Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. Mwah. Kisses to all of you. Thank you so much for your love and your support. It really means a lot to me. Thank you for your comments and your likes. I have a lot to get to. I first want to talk about my beautiful tea set. Look at this. It's glass, which I love. And thank you, Raquel. My lovely subscriber Raquel sent this to me, and I didn't even wait till I got home. I opened it in the car. It comes with this little beautiful spoon, and like I said, I love glass because that's all I drink out of. And only Kara drinks out of a cup, but she drinks out of glass too. But you know, it's so cute. I was thinking about going to a tea class. They have them here and just doing the whole setup. Because I know there's a big setup. There's teacup, there's all this stuff. And then here is, I believe this goes at the bottom of the cup when you're drinking. It is so cute. Everything's like trimmed in gold. And then I got this beautiful hanky. It is so cute. It's flowers. I won't be drinking out of this. It's too special to me. And so I will put it with my Paddington Bear. And I'm getting a glass case for all my stuff. And when I get my office together, because I have to go back to work. And no, I'm not rich. Me and my husband has just been blessed. And I'm so grateful for that. But one day I'm going to show you the house. And I can show you sooner than later because we've been working on it. Anyway, thank you, Raquel, for my book. Oh my God, when I showed my husband this, he was so intrigued because he heard about Henry VIII, and it's so awesome. The Six Wives of Henry VIII. And I was reading like the back of it, and he had two wives with the name Catherine, with the K. Thank you, Raquel. It was so awesome. I think I said this. I couldn't even wait to get home to open it. I opened it in the car. And I also got a Paddington Bear from one of my subscribers, Debbie. And so when I do get my glass case, you will see it. You will see all of that behind me and everything. I have a lot to get to, so let's get started. I did take a little bit to see fireworks. She was interested in the beginning, and then she wanted to go play. So, and I think the noise was a little jarring for her. Oh, what else is going on? Because I'll forget my red hair. Okay, listen to this. I did it. It takes a while to do it, and so I'm not in love with it, and it's too late to take it down because it takes about 5 to 6 hours. Normally, it doesn't take that long. It just depends. So, with that said, we're gonna rock it. Can you imagine me with red hair, yellow nails, and a yellow skirt? Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Let's get started. Meghan Markle, the enemy within. She has destroyed and caused so much pain to so many people that it's unreal. And it's really disturbing because she just continues to double down and make excuses for her behavior. And she never gets the memo. She never gets it. And her excuses makes her look worse. After you start blaming, here comes the excuses as to why you're not successful. First, it was Spotify told them to do it that way. No accountability. Now she's blaming COVID and different things as to why her brand couldn't kick off right away. I did a video a couple of months ago about if she could have, when she first came over here to the United States, that interview with Oprah would have came a lot sooner. But since COVID was hitting, and Oprah probably said, we probably need to wait because what you have to say is probably going to rub people the wrong way since we are going through, people are dying. Meghan doesn't give a care about anyone but herself. And I'm going to break it down again as to why. One of my subscribers was telling me, and I've been reading this, how Meghan had the Queen crying. She was hurt. And like Sue Smith said, she was dealing with her husband dying. She was dealing with her own issues, physical health. She was dealing with Meghan and Harry, drama. And here's the kicker. Meghan was such in a hurry that she didn't care about nobody but herself. She didn't care that she was hurting the Queen. And I'm sure Harry was like, maybe we shouldn't do this. But Jezebel convinced him, let's do it. And as long as Harry is with Meghan, he will be just as bad as she. Harry, this is to you. As long as you're married to that woman, you are just as, you're either worse or the same. Because you give her permission to do all of this. Her brand, send you to Africa. Talk about your grandmother on the Oprah show. And see, here's the deal, Oprah. This thing that you did for Meghan and Harry will never end. Will never end. See how we're still talking about it? See how the Oprah show had the Queen in her last days? This is the kicker for me. Because all we saw over here in the United States is how Queen Elizabeth took care of her people and her family. And it takes a powerful, strong woman such as herself to be able to keep that all together. Because I can't even keep this together. And for some itty bitty person like Meghan Markle to come in there and try to destroy, she tried to destroy the royals. She did. She set her sights on destroying them. And the reasoning behind her doing it is despicable. Meghan said, if I don't come over here, she's strategic, so she did several things for several reasons. And we're not going to talk about old reasons. We're going to talk about new ones. Meghan couldn't wait to get over here and start her brand. As a matter of fact, right now, it's killing her knowing that it's not off and running. It's bothering her tremendously that she's having to deal with Spotify coming out against her and all the backlash. Because she thought she would be something global and exciting for everyone right now. Meghan, we don't like you because you treated the Queen like some pet. You didn't respect her. You didn't treat her with the respect that she treated you with. She gave you everything that you asked for, and then you turned around and slapped her in the face on the Oprah show. You called her racist. And the Queen-to-be, Catherine, has let it be known that what you said about the Queen and everyone over there was a lie. You lied. You big, fat liar, you. The fatness is the lies because you have full of them. It's just so many. It would take me 5 hours to go through all of that. But you didn't think about nobody but yourself. You thought about you getting over here doing your brand and then how you were going to make money so that you can live in Montecito. And you didn't give a dang about who you hurt along the way. And you drug Harry along with you. And he's such an idiot. He will be the biggest idiot around. Because he knew. He knows. Like Anderson Cooper said, oh, you didn't know your family was racist until now? It took Meghan to let you know that it was unconscious bias. Meghan and her friends, the friends that ain't even around anymore. Meghan is keeping up a facade. She is desperate. She knows that, like I read, like the Titanic is going down. She doesn't care. She's still in the water talking about my brand. Come on, Harry, it's my brand. You sink for me. She's Jack. Remember, Jack was in the water and they were trying to get him on the raft. We would have got on that raft together. Mm-hmm. Boop. Some kind of way we would have took turns. Meghan said, hell no. As soon as he put her on the raft, she would have been going to them boats. Talking about, wait for me. It's just me. Let me in. She would have saved herself like she's trying to do now. She thinks by separating herself, some idiot gave her some advice that it would be best if she disattach herself from the royals. Oh, okay. If you want to be obsolete completely, Meghan, go for it. The only reason Americans is fascinated is because of the royal family. That's why Oprah was running over there trying to get the story. Killing herself. Meghan, I want the exclusive. She made sure Netflix didn't get it and Spotify. Look where you're at now, Oprah. You made the queen cry too. It was your fault that you put these two idiots on your show. Because you thought it was going to be this big, oh, poor Meghan. Because Meghan wanted that. Meghan needed us to dislike the royal family so that we can look at her and rub on her back and say, it's okay, lovely. We're with you. We're with you all the way. Here's the fact for that. Meghan, although you had those celebrities believing that you was the damsel in distress, you didn't have enough time, or not even enough time. You trying to convince the American people and the British and everyone else outside of your circle that the royal family is racist and all that crap, and going after your father and your family was a good idea, and that we were going to be poor you. Everybody was out to get Meghan. No, Meghan was out to get everybody. And now that her world is crashing around, her and her team is trying to do damage control. But as they do damage control, it makes it worse. Because here in the United States, we don't play around with excuses. There's none. If you fail, it's your fault, unless you can prove otherwise. You don't hear Beyonce talking about, oh, the lighting was off and I can't do it anymore, and it's their fault that the show went kaput. When Beyonce falls off the stage, she hops right up, sore and all, and jig it on. All the single ladies. All the single. Not Meghan. Yeah, she getting up all right, but she gonna blame and make excuses. It wasn't me. Kick Harry off the raft on the Titanic. Bye, Harry, I gotta go. I got the kids. I'm gonna go and do my brand, and I'm gonna save the kids. And then it's the boat's fault. It's the boat's fault. It's everybody else's fault that you died, that you gotta die. It's the captain's. You're going down because of them. Then she'll get on the boat, get over here and do a press conference. Yeah, King Charles, Harry had to die because he saved, not that he didn't save her. She didn't see him. That's what I believe. He went over there and then I didn't even see him anymore. He went over there he went to go talk to the captain, and then all of a sudden I was on a raft. No, we were in a two-car char chase with the paparazzi, and all of a sudden we almost died. Archie didn't want to get the titles because the family is racist. Harry died because on the Titanic because he went to go see the captain, and all of a sudden I was on the boat. No, the reason why our we didn't do great was because it's COVID and all of this other stuff. She knew Philip was dying. She didn't care. She said, I'm going to hurt you no matter what because it's about me now. And I've waited long enough. And everyone knew that this is what me and Harry wanted. Who cares what you want? It is just pathetic how she talks about herself the way she does. Me, my stuff. She didn't even talk about Philip on the Oprah show. No. That's how that was. And when they divorced, it's all Harry's fault. Harry looks miserable. He looks miserable. And it's unfortunate that he has to sit around and live it. Harry, why would you let her do a little bit of this stuff? You gave in. When she grabbed his arm when they were sitting next to each other, he gave in. He said, what the hell with it? I am no match for this woman. If you had kept yourself in the UK, your brother would have helped you through this. But you were so far up Meghan's. And now, you made your grandmother cry. You, Meghan, and Oprah. I can't even imagine her crying because she was not that she was weak when she was crying, she was hurt. Can you imagine passing away knowing that you built this empire and then all of a sudden this Jezebel gonna come in and decide, oh, it's about me now. WME. I don't care how hard you try. I don't care what you guys try to build up in Sussex Squad. Watch it. I heard you guys are going after Taylor Swift, according to one of my subscribers. Her fans are many. Look like you want to say something about her publicly. You know how Beyonce has the queen bees? The Swifties will come for you. I'm just saying. Because they are loyal. They don't want you messing with their girl. And you don't even want to bring attention over there, Meghan. Because if you do, they will come for you. You don't want the Swifties after you, Meghan. I guess you do. I'm going to switch it for a second. I wanted to get that out. I also wanted to talk about how Meghan didn't care about anyone but herself. She heard William, Catherine, Charles, Camilla, Philip. He probably died with a broken heart because he saw his queen being kicked in the gut by a nobody. She's a nobody. She is a nobody. She will always be a nobody. And here's the situation. Without the royal family, you are nothing. No one cares about you being the face of anyone without the love for the royal family. That's what the fascination is. And it's dimming. And the reason why she has to come out and talk and leak stuff and talk about stuff and paparazzi is because she knows her popularity is shot. And it's not just shot. Your popularity goes in the toilet. The only thing that she has is us talking about her. Is that continue to make her relevant. Newsweek has reported that she is being sued again for defamation. What celebrity, what person would want to be Meghan's friend after she went on the Oprah show? That's what did it. That shut down her gravy train. And you can't tell me that Oprah didn't lose some friends. I know you lost some friends. And no matter what excuses that you come up with, Oprah, you didn't know it was going to be a bombshell. You should have called the Queen and apologized. Because she let you into her home. You and that Jezebel. Let's move on. Harry is what you call living hell. Remember he was flying over here to his freedom? He can't do anything. He can't say anything. He can't go against her. He can't even fight, even if he wanted to. He has to go along with the Jezebel. And maybe that's one reason he called the lawyers and said, wait a minute, I'm sick of you. Because I believe that Harry said, after we do all of this, let's try to fix the relationship with my father and family. And Meghan said, no, you're going to go on there and you're going to tell them that we want an apology. The destruction, the damage. I'm going to do a live session. I don't know when, but I want all of my subscribers there. I want you there. I want to do a live session. I want someone to read the comments, and I want us to have a big dialogue. Because the things that you guys comment about is just makes my channel what it is. I sent myself an email because I wanted to read some of your stuff and I didn't see it. I sent it from my phone and unfortunately, wait a minute. It's not up there. And so I got to go by memory. I do want to say something about the royal grift. Now, her channel says it all, grift. And her channel's been out there for a very long time. And I want to give her kudos because she has been calling them out from the day one. And not just that, is that, you know, you got to give her props. I wrote some stuff down about her and it's not here, but I just want to say that about her. And Sue Smith, I love her channel. And I like when she said this today. There's no brand. It's over. You have to start working on your reputation. And I'm sure they're coming out with this big bang. But it's almost like, you know how you procrastinate? And then after you procrastinate, you make it worse. Because if you could have got it done earlier, it would have saved you money and time and heartache. It's over. The verdict is out. You can't change it. But she's, like I said, she's in that Titanic raft going full speed ahead. People Magazine, I got this on too. People Magazine want us to know that they met around 4th of July. Harry and Meghan. They met and fell in love. I'm not going to read it and talk about it. I'm just going to give you my opinion on it. They are digging. They are digging and hoping and wishing and praying that this small publicity that they're getting will help. People Magazine, no one cares. No, you can't fix it, but you can try. The love story is fake. Why is someone going to Africa all by themselves? She ain't doing nothing here in Montecito as to why she couldn't go to Africa and support her husband. Isn't that what he's been doing for her? Wouldn't that be the beginning of helping her brand, stopping herself on this crusade of all about me and doing something for someone else for real? Not because it looks good. Let me tell you something. When she was over there waving and doing those public appearances and charity, whatever she was doing in the UK. Hey, she was on the map. We were like, look at Meghan. Whoa, she's over there doing it. I literally, I said, hubby, look at Meghan over there kicking butt. I said, I am so proud of her. I said, she married him. They're doing good. They just had a child. And she is doing great. That was short-lived. In minutes, she packed her bag, came over here to start talking about herself, and didn't care about anyone else but herself. Why would we like someone like that? Why would I click? Why would I like someone that made the queen cry, knowing that the race card was such a lie? If the queen was racist, she would have never let you in. She would have told Harry, oh, hell no. And Diana, Harry, your mother wouldn't have approved of you going after your brother, the king. You idiot. Oh, okay. Yeah, Kira, go after little Junior. If we had had another one, and call him Stefan. Why would you go after your little brother Stefan, knowing that he's got this big program he's got to do? Now everybody knows that he let's just say he peed in the bed. Well, that was not your place to say that. How dare you talk about your brother's stuff and embarrass him? How dare you put that out there and try to ruin him? Harry, how dare you talk about the people that took care of you all your life and gave you everything, made you who you are? You were popular, you were rich, you had it all before this woman. No, Diana would have flew over here if they had came over here, and she would have told Harry, you're being an idiot and you're being stupid and you're treating people like crazy. And Meghan, I don't know where you came from, but I don't like you. She would have made it very known. And that's probably why she's trying to pretend she's Diana. We don't see it. If you were trying to get us to believe that you're kind-hearted and sweet and giving like Diana, you missed that boat. Diana wouldn't like her. She wouldn't care for her. And I believe that if Harry kept up this, that she would have a hard relationship with him. That I don't believe that. And how could anyone like someone like her? She took the kids out of the country. No one's seen them. How is the royal family going to have a relationship with these people? They don't know her. They know the badness of her. They know that she's conniving, manipulating a con artist. She manipulated Harry, and she manipulated all those celebrities. And now she thought she was going to manipulate us. You did in the beginning. Because like my subscriber said, we all trusted you and believed that you were going to be something. We thought that you were going to change the world. No, you can't almost about to. You just have to. Kate's changing it. She's already changed it. Oh my God, I have so much respect for her. I see myself bowing and just staying that way with her. The very person that you went after, Meghan, has told everybody that you're a liar. Recollections may vary. And I am so excited about her being queen because I believe there's going to be more statements. But they are moving on without her. And as she kills herself, her brand, her popularity, they continue. Let me tell you something. Catherine is being talked about so much over here. It's drowning her. So word on the street is that Harry has finally woke up. Nope, Harry's not going to wake up until he leaves her. There is nothing he can do under the clutches of this. It's almost like he's under some type of contract, spell, bound, everything. Nothing coming out of Montecito is coming from Harry. It is all coming from Meghan. She is running the show. And as much as she's trying to distance herself from her husband, and the stupid thing about her PR team or whatever thinking that it's a good idea that she goes off without Harry is just ridiculous. PR. Why do you think people care? Because she's Meghan Markle? Because she's this woman that played on Suits? Oh, okay. That makes sense. No, the fascination is the royal family. Without the royal family, Meghan is dust and dirt. And listen, we've seen what she can do. She has no talent. She trashes the royal family and everyone else. She blames everyone else. Then she makes excuses about it. And she's forging full speed ahead. Keep going, girl. Meghan Markle is reflecting on where she came from. This is big to do. Reflections on where I came from helps me to appreciate the balance what I have. She used I twice in one sentence. I. No one helped her. She did all that by herself. My mama didn't push me out her belly. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. None of that. Thank you, Queen, for letting me be a part of this. Thank you for letting me be a part of this global entity. No. She used Harry for it. And here's the kicker. Every time she opens her mouth, it's not authentic. She's not getting these quotes from her brain. No. She's getting them from other people. Harry's not going back to the United Kingdom. He's not leaving his kids. He's not. Who would? What man? No, he's going to find him a place over here, and he's going to have to live here and deal with it. But when he separates, watch how the support comes for him. I'm going to support him. I'm pissed off at Harry, and I'm upset with him, and he's a traitor. And I'm going talking about how Meghan has dissed him all the way to the end. Maybe Harry has to go to Africa because the relationship is just too bad. Why don't you get away, Harry? We need a break. How the hell you need a break and you just got married? First of all, I want to let my husband go. I'm going with you. No, she's got to stay back and work on her. No. It'll be best if they go off and do their own thing. Who said that? It almost makes it seem like, oh, it's all Harry's fault. It's Harry's fault that all this goes down. This is the narrative. Let's blame Harry. Let's blame Harry on all of this. This is all Harry's fault. And so let's blame Harry, and that way it doesn't affect Meghan. It doesn't affect me. Let's blame the spare and all of that, and let's just distance ourselves from that racism altogether, because I'm moving on. She told us she was moving on from that during the coronation. She was done with that. Oh, no. You can't be done with that. You'll never be done with it. Even if she comes out and says she misspoke, she will never be done. We will still look at her like, oh, no, you said it. Because she didn't have to. She could have. First of all, she never had a conversation with the Queen or anyone about the situation. She never tried to resolve the situation about the racism if she thought that there was an issue. Because if he told you that before y'all got married, then why the hell did you go on the Oprah show and decide that that was a good time to express it? But she wants us to know that she was writing letters. She wrote King Charles a letter after the Oprah show. After? You want to talk about what happened after? Don't you think it would have been a good idea that you did it before? Since you made the Queen cry and everybody was upset over there, and William had to say, no, we are very not much racist. No, that will be glued to her butt. And it will end her like it is. You can't throw around baseless claims against a dynasty. What the hell was she thinking? Then she called the royal family medieval times. You D-lister actress, you. Excuse me, you D-lister person, you. You're the medieval. The monarchy has been around for billions of years, and then you're going to talk about they're this and they're that, and this is medieval times, the curtsy. You weren't saying that when you were trying to get down the aisle. Let me do this. I got to do everything right. No, you went over there scamming and scheming. Check this out. Everybody is talking about how she's a con artist, a grifter. And so it didn't start with Harry. We see it. No, she conned her way into the castle. She conned her way into William's family. And then she turned around and stabbed them in the back. Stabbed. Boop, 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 boop. They each had a knife in their backs. Boop, boop, boop. She didn't leave nobody unturned. The Oprah show. It's coming out. They're playing all kinds of clips. The Royal Grifter had it going on. Where'd she get the video? Maybe she recorded it. I would love to deep dive it. I was so disgusted with it. No. How do you let someone in your house and then they turn around and cut you on the way out? After you done fed them, after you done treated them with great hospitality, gave them a wedding, the king walked her down the aisle. Then she turned around and said, it was all for show. You are all for show. In the backyard with them chickens. And the lies. Harry, why did you allow her to lie? You knew she was lying about all of it. And you let her twist and turn the stories into and fabricating this stuff while you look like a ding-dong. When the Royal Griff showed us a scene where Harry was back there standing there, looked like he had his hand in his mouth, and Meghan was back there lying, talking about how they had just got married 3 days before the wedding because we wanted our union between ourselves. Shut the hell up. Where's the union now? She didn't kiss him at the game. He looking down and sad. She's grabbing on him. He didn't talk to lawyers. What union? And then that fake love story on the docuseries that everybody missed. Did you see that? And all the people she had on there talking for her. She approved the conversations. She approved Bozy lying on YouTubers talking about how they were out there on a crusade and getting bot sentinel or something stupid like that. That's why he today don't have nothing and begging people for money. Why would anybody support him and give him $1? How dare you come on here and start asking people for money? That is so... I couldn't even fix my lips to do that. Honestly, before I did that, first of all, I wouldn't do it. If something happened and we had to get out of here, I would politely go live with my sister. But I wouldn't be begging any of you for money. It is just wrong. If you want to send me something or give me something, I would greatly appreciate it. And Raquel, there's something coming for you, sweetie. I don't know what I'm going to send you, but I'm sending you something. A candle, or I don't want to tell you. I want it to be a surprise like mine. But no, give, and they'll give it back to you. You don't take. Meghan's a taker. What can I get out of these people? How can I use them? That vision board that she had no empathy. It had nothing about how it would make other people feel if I did this, and this. Meghan went after the royal family so that she can become famous. She wanted us to start talking about the royal family and saying how nasty they were, so we can start talking about them in a very negative way, like the Sussex Squad is over there doing. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So we can look at her and says, oh, poor Meghan, all that happened to you? Because that's what happened in the beginning. People magazine. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's romance was sparked around the 4th of July. Oh, I hope I didn't swear. If I did, I do apologize. And it probably said this. Oh, I'm so sorry if I said a swear word. Please forgive me. Oh, God, I may not even post it. I do apologize. I didn't mean to do that. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle threatened with new lawsuits. But they got 3 of them now? How can you be popular and have a brand when people are coming out after you for talking crap about them? Defamation. How is somebody an influencer, this great humanitarian? How in the hell was she going to be a princess? Trashing people. She comes out on a global stage. And it shocks me today, like as if I just heard the Oprah show yesterday, the docuseries and all of that, the Spare. All of that still shocks me. I am in disbelief that this woman would do half the stuff that she has done and think that it would be okay. And then she realizes, oh, this isn't a good idea to attack the royal family, but you still are. End game. And not only do you're done, good that you are done with it, but she could have still had a relationship with the royal family and still been over here trying to make her brand. Why was it a good idea to remove herself from the royal family and then still call her the Duchess of Sussex? Meghan, why was it good for you to split ties with them, knowing that the only relevance to you is through them? Did you honestly think that you were going to come on the scene and make your own stuff and then we were going to be interested in you? We don't even know who you were. You wasn't interested then, before Harry. And so why would you be interested now? The only reason why you're interested is because of the royal family. Why is that hard to Hold on, guys. I got to get something to drink. Okay, so I don't know. I got about 6 more minutes. Sorry, this is going to be long. Listen, guys, I will not be doing a video tomorrow and probably the next day. Yeah, the next 2 days. It's just going to be 2 days. I got plenty out there. And my conversation is not going to change. It's around this. This is my channel. Kisses to those that have been here from the beginning. I even want to say their names because they told me the other day, one of my subscribers said, I've been here from the beginning. That really means a lot. Excuse me. But my thing is I hope that I'm consistent. I can change the name to Calling Out Meghan because that's all I do, is bringing attention to who she is. And there is more than her out there, but I've never seen it on this scale, this level of never taking accountability for anything. Even the normal narcissist would say, I'm sorry. I've even heard Trump say it a few times. And Trump is popular. He is very popular. And I can see why. He is charming. I could listen to him. He's not boring at all. He will keep you entertained. And no, because she's fake. Honestly, I feel like I can't even compare Meghan to Meghan to Trump. He has more integrity than she does. That says a lot coming from me because I am not a Trump supporter at all. And just really quick, and it did it for me when he separated them kids from their family at that border. And them kids are still looking for their mama. But can you imagine her being the president of the United States? There would be an uprising. I would be out there with my picket sign saying, hell no. Sorry, I'm going to quit saying that word. Heck no. And I should have said sugar before, because that's what when I around my daughter, I say sugar. So on the right side of my screen, Wikipedia, what is this? It's the Royal UK. It's something about her profile. And what's interesting about it is they said Meghan is best known for her former actress, but appeared on Suits, whatever. She has also worked with the United Nations entity, General Equality and Empowerment of Women. That's that BS. She can't empower a bug to go left or right. She's a con artist. They need to change that. You are a con artist. You are a liar. You hurt people. That's why those people don't like you in celebrity land. Because they saw how you treated the queen. They saw how you treated the royal family. You didn't do it just once. You went on a crusade to take them down for whatever reason, multiple reasons. And number one was to build yourself up. You wanted them to look bad so that you can look good. I'm not doing anything. Oh, yes, you are. You're destroying lives. Something about her father's friend took the paparazzi picture. I don't know why I'm missing it. Sometimes it takes me a day or two to figure out, okay, so is it, I don't, is they taking a picture because the paparazzi won't? She has no one else to take pictures? Listen, guys, I'm going to shut it down. My phone is about to die. And I've been rattling on. This is just a chat. I thank you guys so much for your time and your support. It really does mean a lot to me. I will see you guys in 2 days. Kisses. Thank you, Raquel, for my beautiful gift. Thank you for my lovely subscribers. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you in a few days. Bye-bye.